operation, heart surgery for 4 months. That must have really been so hard. I didn't go through that because after a few days of total surrender to the Lord, na I also thought, bahala ka Lord, but I really pray for that crumb. Crumb lang. Not even a big portion, just a crumb. Ano, biglang nag-normal. Out of the blue, the doctors were like, what? What's going on? Parang nagulat sila na, bakit ganun? Now, I always remind my son, God has a plan for you. Because He plans
Amen.
you. So, yun.
That's so true. That's so true.
And imagine, Pastor, si Caleb, after 18 years of God's faithfulness.
Amen. Amen.
Kamusta na po siya ngayon?
Very good. He's very gifted. He plays the piano exceptionally well without any lessons. So he hears and just plays music as he hears it. He loves worshiping. That's his hobby. He'll come home from school and he'll sit in front of the piano and just watch worship on YouTube and he'll just play along. And he's very friendly. So with Williams syndrome, part of their diagnosis is they're extremely social, overly social. So lahat ng kaibigan niya. Anyone who he makes eye contact with is like a best friend. So he's a official greeter at our church, right? And he just loves welcoming people. Yeah.
Pastor, dun po sa journey ninyo, saan niyo po nakita yung topic natin ngayon, the love of our sovereign?
Throughout the whole time. Really. You know, I mean, I look back now, and yun po yung isang mystery of God's love. Many times, it's only after we look back that we can see it. Right? Sometimes, hindi po natin nakikita o hindi natin nararamdaman at the moment. But it's when we look back and we see so many little variables. Yung mga, siguro kala po natin they're just little coincidences or circumstances, situations in our lives, but God weaves those together. Parang, you know, He makes it into this beautiful tapestry, right? Parang really weaves them together to accomplish His plan, His will. And in that is His love. And we realized after that we were carried throughout that whole time. People will ask me and my wife, you know, oh, that must have been so hard, like Chicky said, you know, like, how did you get through it? I look back now, number one, we didn't have time to even have any kind of self-pity, because you have to still go, you have to keep going. Ministry had to go on, our son, you know, his situation had to go on, so we didn't have time to feel sorry for ourselves. But looking back, you know, this was really God's grace. But that is when I turned all gray. Wala pong luman. So there was about 4 months, 4 or 5 months, where I got, at the most, 3 hours of sleep per night. Because I had to come